This is the Sales Gravy Podcast. I'm Jeb Blunt, best-selling author of Fanatical Prospecting, Sales EQ, Objections, and Inked, and I'm here to help you fill up your pipeline, close bigger deals, and rock your commission check.
Yesterday was Easter, and it doesn't really make a difference what religion you are or what you practice. The Easter story in itself is about renewal. It's about forgiveness. It's about rebirth. It's basically about gratitude. It's about being thankful for what you have. And yesterday, as my family, just the three of us, sat around a table out on our back deck having our Easter dinner, separated from the rest of our family, we talked about the things that we were grateful for. It was almost like we had gone back to Thanksgiving. And it's a moment that I think a lot of people are going through right now, because gratitude is a wonderful place. It is a place where you can't blame. It's a place where you can't mourn. It's a place where you can't feel loss. Gratitude is about optimism, and it's about looking at what you have versus what you don't have. And it's about being able to find the good in everything that happens to you. Over the years, as I've interacted with truly successful people, there are two things that I've learned about them, and they all seem to have this in common. The first thing is that they believe that there is a higher power looking out for them. They believe that in their heart, this higher power wants them to be successful, wants them to win. That this higher power wants them to take advantage of the talents that they've been given. And the second belief, which is a very important belief, is that everything happens for a reason. They look at the world and say, when a door shuts, another one opens. The door that shut happened for a reason. When bad things happen to them, instead of saying, why is this happening to me? They ask, what am I supposed to learn from this? It is that faith that the things that happen to them happen for a reason that keeps them going, that gives them strength, that allows them to climb out of holes that most people would drown in. That's the power of gratitude. The ability to see opportunity and adversity. Right now, there are some people who have, for example, lost their jobs. Those people are looking at the world and trying to figure out, why me? Why did it happen to me? They blame, they're angry, they look backwards. There's another group of people who have lost their job who think to themselves, what a great opportunity. Maybe I wasn't supposed to be in that job anyway. Maybe that job wasn't the best job for me. Maybe there's something else. That, in fact, is what happened to me back in the Great Recession. And this was 13 years ago, but we were in this incredibly awful economic situation. And I was in a job that I thought was the best job of my entire life. It was the one thing that I'd worked so hard to get. And then suddenly that job was gone. At first, I was depressed and I was mad. And I thought it was wrong that it happened to me. And then I realized what a gift it was, because suddenly I was able to let go of a big corporate job and focus on building a company and being an entrepreneur, something that I'd always wanted to do. It gave me an opportunity to write a book. And now today, 12 books later, I run one of the most well-known training companies in the entire world, and I live a life that back then I couldn't even have imagined. It all turned out well. It was just a different perspective. And I'm so grateful that I lost my job. I am so grateful that the company that I thought was loyal to me turned its back on me, because if it hadn't, none of those things would have happened to me. Gratitude is a powerful emotion. It is an emotion that I think is higher on the echelon of emotions than even love, because when you have gratitude, you can be open to love. And where there is gratitude, there can't be hate or resentment. I know that right now, if you're listening to this, you're going through a tough time, because we all are. And my challenge to you is, instead of continuing to mourn what has been lost, because much has been lost, can you look inside of that pain, of that adversity, of the situation that you're in, and can you find gratitude? And can you use that gratitude to lift yourself up and focus on where you're going, not where you've been, and find a path to a better future. Because the truth is that you are not defined by adversity. You are not defined by what happens to you. You are not defined by this crisis. You are defined by how you respond to the crisis, to adversity, to the losses, and to the pain. And how you respond and the way you respond begins with gratitude.